This is Dyanna, Dylan, and Maddie, and we have the 2016 AP Calculus AP exam question number 6 on table and Riemann sum. The question is, the function f and g have continuous second derivatives. The table above gives values of the functions and their derivatives at selected values of x. Part A says let k of x equal f of g of x. Write an equation for the line tangent to the graph of k at x equals 3. It tells you x equals 3, so you're going to replace 3 in your equation everywhere it has x. You'll be solving for k of 3, like k is in kangaroo. You want to now look at your chart and replace the corresponding values with g of 3, which is 6, so you end up with f of 6. This becomes 4, giving you the answer that k of 3 equals to 4, which is your y value. You're now going to solve for the slope, so you want to take the derivatives of k of x to figure it out. The derivative for the equation k of x equals f of g of x can be solved by using the chain rule. Once you have written out your chain rule so, you're going to plug in 3, just like x was 3, and fill in. Now you're going to take x equals 3 and plug in 3 for all the x's. Once you have that, you're going to look at your chart again and fill in the corresponding values for these. You figure out g of 3 equals to 6 and g prime of 3 is equal to 2. Once you plug those in, you find f prime of 6 equals 5. Now you have k prime of 3 is equal to 5 times 2. So k prime of 3 equals to 10. This is your slope. Now that you have your variables, plug them in to create the tangent line. The formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. y1 is equal to 4, your slope m is equal to 10, and x is equal to 3 like they had given you. This gives you y minus 4 equals 10 times x minus 3, which is your solution to part A.
For part B of question 6, let h of x equal g of x over f of x, and then find h prime of 1. To figure out h prime of 1, you're going to use the quotient rule LDH minus HDL over L squared. This becomes f of x times g prime of x minus g of x times f prime of x over f of x squared. Now look at the chart and plug in the corresponding numbers for each variable based on h prime of 1. This should equal negative 6 over 8 minus 2 times 3 over negative 6 squared. You need to multiply this out to get negative 48 minus 6 over 36, which equals negative 54 over 36. And negative 54 over 36 simplifies down to negative 3/2. You should end up with h prime of 1 equaling negative 3/2.
For part C, you have to evaluate the integral from 1 to 3 of f double prime 2x dx. Step 1, you want to find u and du. U equals 2x and du will equal 2 dx, but you want to get just dx, so you divide both sides by 2 to get 1/2 du equals dx. Then you reset up your equation as 1/2 integral from 1 to 3 f double prime of u du.
Give you half times f prime of 2x from the integral of 1 to 3.
You then subtract f prime b minus f prime a. You plug in 6 for b and 2 for a. You then look back at the chart from earlier and plug in f prime of 6 equals 5, f prime of 2 equals negative 2. Then you multiply half times 7, get 7 divided by 2.